All right, I ended up falling asleep and oversleeping a little bit. So sorry about that, being a bit late. But let's get these Dynamax adventures going. I might give it like a few minutes to let people get in here. I'll try to go for like 3 hours today. Make up for being a bit late. All right, so we're connected to YouTube. Let's go ahead and connect to the internet. All right, I have 52 more tries before I can't keep this route going. So hopefully we can get a shiny during that time. Yveltal. One 5975311. I'll go ahead and start it just to see who's around. Appreciate the likes on the live, Aiden. Thank you very much. I'm a bit late. Apologies to everyone. We will try to go longer today to make up for that. So if you're interested in shiny hunting Zygarde, you are more than welcome to join. We have a route saved. Pretty solid route. Pretty much guaranteed victory. Might have to restart this because I want to make sure we at least have 3. Don't get 3, I will restart the room. We can make sure we have at least 3. Bum ba dum bum bum ba da dum. But yeah, it's free for anyone to join. You don't have to sub or follow or anything. Okay, let's go ahead and restart this group. One 5 9 7 5 3 1 1. Forgot to actually start it. Now it's open. We have a good route for this Yveltal, so if you want a guaranteed victory, this is the place to join. The 4 Pokemon in this route, for anyone who is interested, is Claydol, a Gigantamax Kingler, a Pyukumuku, and then of course Yveltal. So if you want a chance of getting any of those 4 Pokemon shiny, go ahead and join up. Is it just you here? I mean, at the moment, yes. I have noticed that recently, for some reason, TikTok hasn't really been pushing out the stream. But I'm also like almost an hour late of when I usually start these. So some people may have thought that I'm not streaming today. Do you want to do a Lunala while we wait? So the only thing is, I'm pretty sure if I do another Pokemon, the route that we have saved will go away. So that's why I've been only doing Yveltal since we have such a good route. We just need one more person to join. Once we get at least one more, we'll be fine. Appreciate the likes on the live. Thank you very much. Just need one more person to join up, and then we can start. Like, maybe we can do it as 2 people if there was a way to you just got shiny Cresselia on your 3rd adventure without charm. Nice. Do you have a shiny Yveltal already? You are more than welcome to join us on this one. We have a good route, good strategy in place. So pretty much guaranteed victory. You're gonna join right now? Sweet. Like 30 seconds left. We need to restart for you to join. We will. All right, I'm gonna restart it just because there's only like 10 seconds left. All right, the room is open again. You might be getting a 3DS emulator for my PC so you can play Ultra Moon or Sun. Nice. How do you join? You can't get in. So you have to put the link code. Make sure you have to, you put in the link code. When it goes to it, when it says invite others or don't invite others, you press the plus button and put in the link code. Also, make sure you're connected to the internet. The chances of getting a shiny pet are 5%, but it's once whenever you join the stream, and then your chance to get another one resets for next stream. We might have to restart again. I can show you how to join if you're still not familiar with how to do it. Okay, perfect. All right, so Vert, we have a specific strategy in place. So please listen to the instructions I'm gonna give, as it's a very specific strategy. This is Pokemon Sword. So we are picking specific Pokemon. I am going to pick Celio. Aiden is gonna pick Hatterene, After the Hatterene, you're gonna see an Alcremie, and you're gonna pick the Alcremie. So Vert, make sure you pick the Gigantamax Alcremie. Now, the main strategy is really going to be using Alcremie and Hatterene against Yveltal to do a lot of damage. So we're going to go to the right side because we're going to get our hands on Gigantamax Kingler on the right. So you're going to choose the right side. We're going Claydol first. This is Pokemon Sword. Now for the first turn, you're gonna go ahead and use Decorate. You got Stick Drift. Oh, just be careful. You're gonna use Decorate on me, the Celio. Do not use Decorate on the Claydol. That would be very bad. You can Decorate or attack, either or. It's gonna die this next turn. Alright, I'm gonna catch this. And you're gonna stay with the Alcremie for the entire run. You're not gonna swap any Pokemon. You're gonna just stay with Alcremie. Alcremie is a very key factor in our strategy. Yep. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm eventually gonna get the Kingler, but I'm actually gonna take this Claydol so that the NPC doesn't mess up and accidentally Trick Room and mess up our strategy for Yveltal. Now we're gonna go to the right side. We got the berries that are gonna heal you up, and then we're gonna go to Kingler. So here we're gonna do the same thing, Vert, but this time you're gonna Decorate the Hatterene, since the Hatterene is gonna Gigantamax. So decorate the Hatterene. I'm gonna go Trick Room on this part. Hopefully he doesn't attack me or the Sand Slash. Appreciate the likes on the live there. Thank you very much. Okay, perfect. He goes for Wide Guard, which does absolutely nothing. Okay, here you can attack with the Alcremie. Since Trick Room is up, your Decorate is going to be going after, so... Oh, never mind, it's dead. Okay, now I'm going to be taking this Kingler because it has Wide Guard. That's going to be very important against Yveltal. Okay, it's time for me to take this Kingler. Now, this time we're gonna go to the middle towards the Pyukumuku, the water type. And Vert, you are not going to Dynamax Gigantamax during this battle. So do not Dynamax. This is so that I can specifically, so that we can specifically set it up so Hatterene is able to Dynamax turn 1 against Yveltal. So do not Dynamax with Alcremie. You can just attack normally. You can just attack. You don't necessarily have to decorate. And then Hatterene is going to safeguard so that we don't get poisoned. Because this Pyukumuku doesn't have any attacking moves outside of counter. So this is kind of like a free round where we can just make sure we get everything set up properly for the Yveltal round. Alright, so here, now I'm going to Dynamax so that we can have Hatterene Dynamax the next round. So, Max now. Okay, now we get a nice little knockout. Okay, time to catch this. And then none of us are gonna swap. If the NPC decides to swap, that's whatever. So we stay with this group. And then for this, you are going to use decorate on the Hatterene 2 times. So make sure to decorate the Hatterene. With 2 decorates, we should pretty much knock this thing out. Then we're gonna get the nice little confusion. And then here you're gonna decorate again on the Hatterene. I'm gonna use wide guard because Yveltal is gonna get under 50%, and then he's gonna try to use Snarl to do AoE damage to all of us. Nice damage. He's gonna get desperate. He's gonna try to use Snarl, but the wide guard blocks it. And now here you can just go for an attack. You don't have to decorate again. You can just attack. I'm gonna just spam wide guard just as a little safety precaution. Even though he nullified our stats, it's perfectly fine. Appreciate the follow there, Pow. Thank you. All right, shiny luck for everybody. Luke, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Will we get a shiny today? Bert, appreciate the follow. Thank you. This is number 32. Will we get a shiny? We have 4 chances, so the odds of getting a shiny are at least a bit higher since we have multiple chances. So, no shiny Claydol, no shiny Kingler, no shiny Pyukumuku, and no shiny Yveltal. So here I'm gonna reset because we are keeping this route. And then we do it again until we get a shiny. Oh, let me make sure I connect to the internet. And then if anyone ever gets a shiny, make sure to mention it in the chat. Okay, so we're going for Yveltal. Same code, 159-75311. The room is open for anyone to join. Let me increase the counter for the shiny hunt, which is at 32. Got room for one more. Pretty much guaranteed victory with the strategy we have in place. If we don't get a fourth, it's fine. We'll just go with the 3. All right, looks like we're going with 3. So pretty much same strategy. We can just do the same exact thing. I go the Celio, Aiden goes the Hatterene, Vert goes for the Alcremie. Appreciate the like on the like there. Thank you. Right side, Claydol. Go ahead and decorate on me. I think this might be our longest Dynamax hunt without a shiny. I'm pretty sure Zygarde we got quicker. W face cam for real? Thank you. Yeah, whenever I don't feel like being on camera, we put up our goat Cramorant from Pokopia. Nice and easy. So here I'm gonna take the Claydol because the NPC is dumb and they like to use Trick Room on Yveltal, messing up our strategy. Then we go Kingler on the right because of Wide Guard. The best ability in Dynamax Adventures. Now here I will go for Trick Room. You decorate the Hatterene. This thing will be knocked out in 2 turns. Go for the Mind Storm. Knock this thing out. You can just attack. This is Pokemon Sword, the 8th generation of Pokemon. Okay. Hatch this Kingler. First time seeing it, and looks insane. Yeah, right now we're doing a DLC like multiplayer kind of event where you just battle a bunch of the like giant Pokemon. I'm gonna take this Kingler. And then again, we're going Pyukumuku in the middle. Seam, appreciate the follow, thank you. And then again, Vert, do not Dynamax. You can just go for a regular attack, but do not Dynamax. Hatterene goes for the safeguard so we don't get poisoned from toxic. And then after you use safeguard, if you're able to use life dew at least like once, maybe twice, just to get the Alcremie up to max health. Because they took a bit more damage than the last time that we did this, so we want to make sure that they're fully healed up. I think you might have to do one more. I think it will be 2. Yeah, at least one more. I'm gonna Dynamax here so we can lead up with Hatterene to Dynamax on Yveltal. Hell yeah, G-Max Kingler's your favorite. Yeah, he's a very important piece in this this route. Because he has wide guard, so it's very good against Yveltal, who likes to try and okay, you might have to life dew again. Just to make sure. I'm gonna do this to reduce its speed. Okay, perfect. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay, none of us swap. And then the same thing, decorate the Hatterene twice. And we should be good to go. Perfect. Appreciate the like on the live. Thank you very much. Now, the reason why we have Kingler is I am going to start spamming Wide Guard because once Yveltal gets under 50%, like most of the legendaries, once they get below 50%, they use another move. And Yveltal's move under 50% is Snarl, which does AoE damage to everyone on the field, and is pretty dangerous because it reduces special attack. But since we have Wide Guard, we block that, and no one takes any damage. Yeah, so he's getting desperate. He's gonna try to go for Snarl, but we block it. And everyone is nice and safe. And here, I just go for the Wide Guard. You can go ahead and attack with the Alcremie, and it will be GG. All right, shiny luck. We're gonna need shiny luck once again. Will any of these 4 Pokemon be shiny? Ideally, hopefully it's Yveltal. but we won't complain if we get something else, because I still need all 4 of these Pokemon for my shiny living dex. Appreciate the follow there. Thank you. Appreciate the likes and the live. Thank you. No shiny Claydol, no shiny Kingler, no shiny Pyukumuku, and no shiny Yveltal. We go again. We do have a spot for one more. So if anyone is interested, you are more than welcome to join. And I think after this one, we will do our first shiny giveaway. I've caught a lot of shinies over the past year, so I have a lot of extra shiny Pokemon that I don't need. So I figure we spread the wealth and give them away to the community. All right, we'll go with Yveltal once again. Link code 159-75311. Room is open. This is Pokemon Sword. All right, remember for the strategy, since Vert, since you're going second this time around, you're going to be the one picking the Hatterene. AJB will be picking the Alcremie. And if we can get a 4th, they can pick whatever they want. Got room for one more. Anyone's able to join. All right, looks like we're going with 3 again. All right, so remember, Bert, you will be picking the Hatterene this time. And AJB, you love Yveltal but can't get him. Oh, that's unfortunate. So yeah, Vert, you pick Hatterene. AJB picks the Alcremie. Pick the Alcremie. Perfect. Going right side to the Claydol. Let me increase the counter. This is Pokemon Sword. Alright, so I'm taking this Claydol so that the NPC doesn't mess us up later on. Right side, Kingler. Right side, Kingler. Here, go ahead and decorate the Hatterene. We can actually knock this Kingler out in 2 turns. You might even be able to, I wonder, just because I want to see how much damage it actually does, go for the psychic attack instead of the fairy one. So decorate the Hatterene and then do the Gigantamax psychic attack. I'm just kind of curious how much damage. You'll hop in the next round if there's room. Sounds good. Yeah, you can just one-shot it. That is damage. It's Father's Day and you see Grandpa Kingler on screen? Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kingler's special defense is like really low. Alright, so here I will be taking the Kingler for the wide guard spam. Going to the middle for Pyukumuku. How's it going, Seamus? Welcome back. Make sure to not Dynamax with the Alcremie. We want to set up the Hatterene, so do not Dynamax with the Alcremie. Just go ahead and attack. If you want, you can decorate the Hatterene for damage, but do not Dynamax. Vert, you can honestly, you can just attack. We don't really care about the NPC. Oh, I'm stupid. You were supposed to safeguard so that we don't get poisoned. I kind of forgot because the order of events is a bit different. Okay, he used taunt. Next turn, use safeguard on the Hatterene, and then the Alcremie, you can just start attacking. I completely forgot about that. That does absolutely nothing. All right, so here I'm gonna Dynamax. You can go for attacks now, like Psychic or the whatever that Hatterene has. Yeah, that's maybe a little scary with the innards out. Okay, no one takes the Pyukumuku. We stay with this group. All right, here With the Hatterene, you're going to Dynamax, and you're going to use the Fairy move. So that's the only thing you can actually attack with anyway. The Alcremie is going to decorate the Hatterene twice before attacking. So make sure to decorate the Hatterene. And the Hatterene Dynamaxes and goes for the Fairy move. Hit yourself. Oh. Okay, perfect. So decorate again, and then Fairy move on the Hatterene. I'm gonna start spamming Wide Guard now. Okay, that is perfectly fine. GG's. All right, shiny luck once again. Will this be the time we get a shiny? This is encounter number 34. No shiny Claydol, no shiny Kingler, no Pyukumuku, and no Yveltal. And we are in quite the shiny drought. All right, let's restart. Okay, before we do the next Dynamax adventure, we're going to be doing our shiny giveaway. So this is open to anyone in the stream. Give me a second here. So let me go ahead and show everyone. So like I said, I've been shiny hunting a lot. So I have a bunch of extra shiny Pokemon. We have about 30, 60, 90, 94 shinies, at least in Pokemon Sword and Shield, that I moved over from Legends Arceus, Scarlet and Violet. I also have some legendary Pokemon that are just extra. Now these aren't shiny, but some people sometimes want a legendary versus a shiny, so these are just a bunch of extra legendaries. So pretty much, if you win the giveaway, you get to choose one of these shiny Pokemon for yourself. So for the giveaway, now the first thing you need to, one, obviously make sure you have the game. I know that's an obvious thing, but sometimes some people still enter and don't have the game. Second, you need to have Nintendo Switch Online so that you can actually trade with people. So if you don't have Nintendo Switch Online, do not enter the giveaway. But if you have the game and you have online and you're able to trade, you can enter the giveaway. To enter the giveaway, all you need to do is enter the word shiny in the chat. Now it's a quick giveaway. It's 2 minutes just because I don't want to spend too much time on it. You got 2 minutes. Type the word shiny in chat if you want to enter the giveaway and are able to actually trade in the game. And make sure you're ready to trade. So make sure you're connected to the internet and the game so we can get the trade and then get back to the Dynamax adventure. So far we got one person. Again, type shiny in the chat and you will be entered into the giveaway. So far it's you don't have online. Oh, that's unfortunate. So far it's just Funky, so no one else entered. I guess you just win. Yep, just type shiny. Yep. "40 seconds left on the giveaway. Type the word shiny in the chat." Appreciate the follows there, Nick, Leon, and Funky Little Crow. All right, 15 seconds left on the giveaway. We got 2 entrants, so 50% odds. Those are pretty good. All right, Nick, you have won. So feel free to look at the box of Pokemon here. So we have, pretty much 4 boxes. So I'm gonna show you this box. Once you're done looking at this box, let me know and I'll move on to the next one. And then once you look through all of the available Pokemon, you tell me which one you want. So just type next box in chat and then I will go to the next box. Is Snorlax shiny? Yes, it is. But I also have 3 more boxes, so there's a bunch of choices. Okay, so this is box number 2. This is box number 3. And next box has like 4 Pokemon. And this is box number 4. Got a Rookie D and 3 Dreepies. So let me know which one you want and we can get the trade sorted out. You'll take the Rookie D, okay. Now the Rookie D is from a viewer who won a giveaway and decided to give me. Now the person, no, all of the Salandits are male. So the viewer who gave me this named it P. Now you won't be able to change the nickname. So if that bothers you, let me know. You can choose something else. If you're fine with it, then I can still trade you it. Figured I'd mention that just in case. Yep, so this is box number 3. Shiny Corviknight is low-key fire. Yeah, Shiny Corviknight's sick. Box number 2. And then box number 1. Box number 1. You'll take Bulbasaur then? All right. So make sure you are ready for the link code. So make sure you're connected to the internet. It's very easy to forget that you're not actually connected. And then once you're connected to the internet, you're going to put in this link code 1597536. 1597536. Also, let me know your in-game name just to make sure that I actually connect with you and not someone else. You can do something while you wait for my Switch to charge. All right, so we will do another Dynamax adventure in the meantime then. But I will reserve your Bulbasaur. All right, we're going for Yveltal once again. Link code 159753111. Room is open. Dynamax adventure is open up for anyone who wants to join. Welcome, Elaine. Is the Sword and Shield DLC good? Kind of thinking if I want Scarlet Violet or this. I think it's all right. The main reason I'm playing the DLC really is just the shiny hunt. Dynamax. That's it. So, Elaine, seems like you're new here. Not sure if you have been watching the previous attempts that we had, but we have a strategy in place, which I will be mentioning again. So just make sure to follow my instructions and we can have a very clean, solid run. You can confirm in the TikTok chat or YouTube chat or wherever you are joining from. Let me know. Sounds good. What's the strat? So pretty much, the first three Pokemon we choose are always going to be the same. So I'm going to choose Celio. You will be choosing Hatterene. And Vert will be choosing Alcremie. Have you got a shiny Carodon? No, I don't. I was not able to get the event shiny Carodon, because you have to get it at an actual store. And I'm in Japan, so I couldn't get it. So yeah, like I said, I'm getting the Celio. Elaine, you will be choosing the Hatterene. Bert will be choosing the Alcremie, and then the NPC does whatever they want. Want to trade? No, it's fine. I'll just shiny hunt it whenever they let us shiny hunt it. We're gonna go to the right side towards Claydol, Kingler, and then Pyukumuku. So right side. What up, Splolify? How's it going? We're still trying to get one shiny. It's definitely been our longest time doing Dynamax adventures without a shiny. So make sure to decorate me, the Celio, for big damage. Hatterene, you can just go for Psychic Attack or the Play Rough, either or. I don't know why they made it so you can't see the shinies in Dynamax forms, or it might just be me. Like, you mean you can't see the shiny while you're fighting the Pokemon? I don't know, part of me is okay with the way they have it. Because imagine if you finally get to the end, you fight the legendary, you see that it's shiny, and then you lose, and then you 100% know that you just failed the shiny. Whereas if you lose, you're just like, oh, okay, I lost. We're going to right side Kingler, right side Kingler. Right side on the Kingler. So here, Elaine, you are going to Dynamax and you're going to use the Psychic attack. Make sure to use the Psychic attack when you Dynamax. Vert is going to decorate the Alcremie. And this should be a nice one-shot on this Kingler. Perfect. Max Mindstorm is about to knock this Kingler out. Alright, guess not. Interesting. Why did it knock it out last time? Was it a crit? I think it was a crit, maybe. Either way, good. We didn't get any knockouts. I'll be taking this Kingler for the wide guard. Spamming. Appreciate the follow there. Thank you. Now we're gonna go to the middle for Pyukumuku. Now, Elaine, you are going to hit Safeguard on the first turn. This is so that none of us get poisoned. After that, you can just start attacking. You might want to life do, actually. Also, Vert, do not Dynamax with the Alcremie. Do not Dynamax with the Alcremie. Do not Dynamax with the Alcremie, and then Hatterene uses Safeguard turn 1. Now here you can attack, life do, and then after that you should be fine to attack. You want to make sure you're at 100% just to avoid potentially getting one shot at lower health in one of the bigger moves. But just to be safe, go ahead and life do once again. I'm gonna Dynamax here. Dynamax. And I'll do this. I'll creamy, you can just attack it, it's fine. What's up, Gabson? I'm assuming you are laughing at the face cam. I'm good. How are you? And this scared bird staring into me. Yeah, whenever I don't feel like being on camera, we have Cramorant taking over the stream. Oh, hey, we did a Zygarde raid, I think. I believe we did. What are the shiny odds? Do you love the face cam? The shiny odds with shiny charm are 1 in 100. Without the shiny charm, it is 1 in 3. Is this how I look IRL? Yes. You mad handsome, not gonna lie. Thank you. I try to keep my beak nice and shiny. We stay with the same group. No one switches. No one switches. Okay, so here, same thing. We are going to Dynamax on the Hatterene. So you're going to Dynamax on the Hatterene, and you're going to use Fairy Move. The Alcremie is going to decorate the Hatterene twice, 2 turns in a row. And I will be spamming Wide Guard once it gets down to close to 50%. So Dynamax the Hatterene, Fairy Move, Decorate. Okay, it goes for the Oblivion Wing. That's a little scary. Not gonna lie. Get the confusion. Avalanche. So here, decorate again, fairy move again. I will be spamming wide guard. Damn. Can you have combo? Can't have it because you are catching other Dynamax Pokemon, right? What do you mean combo? He tries to use Snarl, but we have Wide Guard. And then here with the Alcremie, you can just attack. I'm gonna Wide Guard again just to be safe. GG's. All right, shiny luck, shiny luck. We're gonna need it because we haven't gotten a shiny in 34 attempts. The shiny odds are 1 in 100 with shiny charm, and I have seen what, 120, 136 Pokemon. If you don't get an option to catch Yveltal, that means you've caught Yveltal already, and that you can't catch it again. No shiny, no shiny, no shiny. Unfortunate. All right, Nick, if you are available. We can do the trade. Okay, perfect. You can't catch it again forever? Pretty much, yes. Legendaries are only one-time catch. That's why most people try not to catch a legendary unless it's shiny. I also made the mistake of catching a few legendaries before realizing. Now, if you like restart your save, like if you restart your save, then you'll be able to catch it again. But on your current save, you can no longer catch that legendary again. Hey, new here. Welcome, welcome. All right, so Nick, the link code is going to be 1597566. Also, Nick, let me know your in-game name so I can make sure to have the right person. 15975366. So we're doing Dynamax Adventures. Right now, I'm trading with Nick because he won the shiny giveaway that we did like 20 minutes ago or something. Make sure you're connected to the internet. Oops. You gotta go. All right. Appreciate you joining, Vert. See you around next time. Nick the Beast. Okay. And you wanted the Bulbasaur. Okay, enjoy your shiny Bulbasaur. This was actually a random encounter. I was in Korea for 2 weeks, sorting out my visa stuff for Japan. And while I was there, I was completing my Pokemon Home Pokédex for Scarlet and Violet. So while I was trying to get certain Pokemon, I ran into an outbreak and it just happened to be there. Like I didn't even actually shiny hunt for it. All right. Let's try to get another Dynamax adventure going. One 5-9 75311. The room is open. It is open for anyone who wants to join. You'll be back later to help you shiny hunt it, but I gotta go. Yeah, no problem. We only really do the Dynamax adventures over the weekend, since I imagine most people would be available. During the week, we are either doing Claire Obscure, my playthrough of that in the morning, as long as I don't have class in the morning. We have our Fire Red Nuzlocke in Japanese that we're doing as well. And we mix Pokemon Champions in there. But Dynamax Adventures is a weekend thing. Oh my god, I love Claire Obscure. Yeah, I just finished Act 1 of Claire Obscure. All right, we got room for 2 more people. Ideally, 1 more person is enough. Want to try to have at least 3 people in the group. The only way it's going to work with the strategy that we have in place. Okay, we don't have 3 people, so I'm going to reset the room. If you restart the raid, I can have my friend join. All right, sounds good. Okay, going Yveltal again. If you can, I'm not sure if your friend is watching the stream or not, but if they can watch the stream on either of the platforms that I have listed there, just so that they can hear what the strategy is, it'll make things easier. The room is open. Oh, they were your roommate? Okay. That makes it nice and simple and easy. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Appreciate the follow there. Thank you. Okay, looks like we might have to restart the room unless they're able to join in the next 30 seconds. Okay, let's restart the group. One 5975311 and invite others. The room is open. Why is Cramorant looking at you so weird? Why are you looking at Cramorant so weird? We got room for one more. Ten turns is way better than the stupid timer and terror raids. Yeah, I haven't really done much terror raids. Never really cared for them. Play modded version, they're gonna require competitive build speed because they're difficulty. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really deal much with the modded stuff. You're surprised people are still playing this? It's one of the it's actually, yeah, if you think about it, it's the only like modern way to get legitimate shiny legendary Pokemon that you can shiny hunt yourself. The only other game you can do that in is Ultra Sun and Moon on the 3DS. Just doing soft resets. All right, looks like we are going with the 3 of us. So again, same strategy as we've been doing. I choose Celio. Elaine, you choose Hatterene. Miles, you are going to choose Alcremie. We're going to the right side for Claydol. Go ahead and use Decorate on me, the Celio. So we can do some bigger damage. You can just attack with the Hatterene normally. I wonder if they secretly have like another Legends game ready, because it's crazy to think that we won't have another Pokemon game until potentially November of next year, maybe summer. But pretty much almost always the main generations of Pokemon games usually release around like. This is going to be the longest gap in between generations. It's always been like 3 years. This is going to be like 5. Yeah, honestly, Scarlet and Violet on the Switch 2 is how that game should have been played the entire time. The game runs very well on the Switch 2. I'm taking this Claydol because the NPC is gonna mess up our strategy later. We're gonna go to Kingler on the right. Here, you're going to decorate the Hatterene. Hatterene's gonna Dynamax and use the Psychic move. I'm gonna Trick Room in case they survive this attack. Big damage. Here, everybody can just go for attacks. I will be taking this Kingler for the wide guard. Appreciate the follow there. Thank you very much. Okay, go for the Pyukumuku in the middle. Turn one, make sure to go for Safeguard. Hey, what's up, Tiff? It's been a while. So Safeguard on the Hatterene, and then you can just attack on the Alcremie. After you use Safeguard, you can just attack. Yeah, we're still shiny hunting the bacon bird. And we haven't even gotten any other shinies at all. At least I haven't. Alright, so I'm gonna Dynamax here and go for Snuckle. So I've seen a total, what, of 140 Pokemon and still no shiny, so we are technically over odds of at least getting one shiny. Appreciate the likes on the live there. Thank you very much. Can I join with you, please? After this? Yeah, we can do one more. I was thinking about this being the last one. Appreciate the follows. Thank you. But we can do one more. Yeah, like if I do get a shiny, then this is the last one for sure, because once I catch something, then the route is no more. And so I might need to try and find a good route if I do get a shiny here. But if I don't get a shiny, I guess we can do one more. Hey, it's Cramorant. Yep. All right, here, nobody switches. Okay, so here, again, decorate the Hatterene twice. Hatterene's gonna Dynamax and go for the fairy move. Ideally, it should be a GG. And I'm going to spam wide guard to avoid getting hit with Snarl. And now we go for just attacks and we win. But I'm gonna wide guard just to be safe. shiny look. Shiny luck. Is this finally the time? This is number 36. Shiny luck, shiny luck. How long do encounters take? I want to say like 20 minutes or so, right? 20-25 minutes to get through everything. Blacksea, the breaks, and what's up? All right, no shiny Claydol, no shiny Kingler, no shiny Pyukumuku, and no shiny Yveltal. Go again. All right, we'll do one more, and then I'll end it. Connect to the internet. Yep, we're looking for the bacon bird, shiny bacon bird. He's being difficult. All right, going for Yveltal one last time. Link code is 159-753-11. People are welcome to join. We have a saved route that has been very consistent. We have a strategy in place that's very consistent. So if you want a chance at a completed run, now is the time. It's the last last raid of the stream before we call it, because I do have class tomorrow morning. It is almost midnight over here in Japan. Good luck finding it. Thank you. Gonna need it. Got a minute left. Time for 2 people to join up. We need at least 3 people. The strategy is a bit difficult without 3 people. All right. What day is it in Japan? It is Sunday night. how long does it take to get a shiny? I mean, sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's slow. It's all chance. Like, I got shiny Solgaleo in one stream, so that was like super quick. But as we see here, I'm like 36 encounters in and still no shiny. So before this, I've gotten, let's see, shiny Solgaleo, I got a shiny Gigantamax Butterfree, and then I got a shiny Zygarde. Those are the only shinies I've gotten so far, at least on stream. In the past, I got shiny Ho-Oh and Raikou doing like solo Dynamax raids. Decorate on me for the big damage. Mac, appreciate the follow. Thank you. You love Claydol? Appreciate the follow, Ty Drew. Thank you. Carried you through a random Nuzlocke one time. Nice. I'm taking this Claydol so that the NPC doesn't mess us up. Right side, Kingler. Yeah, I'm currently doing a Nuzlocke of Fire Red in Japanese as a way to practice my Japanese and read more. It's been interesting. It's like I can read Japanese, but I don't necessarily know all the words and what they mean. So like sometimes I'll use a move and it ends up being like Sand Attack, and I'm like, oh, oops. So here, decorate the Hatterene, go for the Psychic Attack. Perfect, he goes for Wide Guard. Yeah, It's so Hatterene can go first. Because if we don't Trick Room, then next turn there's a chance that the Kingler goes for a fighting move on the NPC Sand Slash and knocks it out, or it goes for a water move on me and knocks me out. And then now we'll be swapping out the Claydol for the Kingler. So I'll be taking this Kingler specifically because of Wide Guard. It comes in handy versus Yveltal. We go to the middle here for Pyukumuku. And this round is pretty much like a free round. Pyukumuku doesn't really do much. So here, remember, first turn, go for the safeguard so that we don't get poisoned. And don't Dynamax on the Alcremie. This is Pokemon Sword. Okay, I Dynamax here, but then this lets Hatterene Dynamax the next round versus Yveltal turn 1, which is what we want. Not the Max Knuckle. I did this specifically so I don't knock it out and take too much damage from Yveltal. Bum, 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 bum. All right, and here nobody swaps. Oh, Tydrew got a shiny Zoroark in the pet system. Nice. Okay, same strategy. Decorate the Hatterene, Dynamax on the Hatterene. Goes for the Oblivion Wing. That can be a little scary. And then here I spam Wide Guard. Go for the Decorate again. The Wide Guard is so that Snarl does not hit us once he gets below 50% health. Big damage. All right, GG. It's the last one of the stream. Can we get some final Dynamax Adventure shiny luck? Appreciate the follow there, Black Sleep. Thank you, thank you. Shiny luck, shiny luck, shiny luck, shiny luck. Austin, appreciate the follow, thank you. Shiny luck, shiny luck, shiny luck. Can we get a shiny? Doesn't matter which one. Hopefully Yveltal, but anyone is okay. No shiny here. No shiny here. No shiny here, and no shiny. Unfortunate. Anyone else get lucky? Appreciate the likes and the follows. Thank you very much. You love Pokemon Sword and Shield? Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, unfortunately, no shinies today. We won't be doing Dynamax Adventures until the weekend again. This is like a weekend thing. Tomorrow, we'll get back to our Fire Red Nuzlocke in Japanese. I won't be doing a Clair Obscure stream in the morning because I have class in the morning. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. Appreciate everybody for the follows and likes on the live. Make sure to keep an eye out for streams. You know, I'm in Japan right now. I'm not working, so I'm pretty much streaming almost every day, as long as I don't have any like plans with the missus at night. So keep an eye out. Gonna be doing Nuzlocke, Pokemon Champions content, and Clair Obscure throughout the week. And then the weekends we get back to Dynamax Adventures. You guys have a good rest of your day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. And I will catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.